there, little brown girl, can you do one last thing for me?
Hey everybody, this is Dominique with Black Girl Reviews, and I am back with another review for Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 2, Home Sweet Drama. As you can see, I am in a new environment. I am not in my studio right now. I am currently downstairs watching the episode as we go along with this review because for some reason my stream service on my phone wouldn't allow me to watch it this morning. I usually watch it in the morning times and then review it once I get home. But some reason my phone wouldn't allow me to, so I'm going to watch it, review, okay? So the first part, it starts off with Ashley at a nursery with her mother to pick out flowers for her home warming party. She just talks about who was invited. She pretty much names everybody except Candace. I think she invited Karen, if I'm not mistaken. And then she also talks about her new friend Nneka, who's the new girl on the show, and she's excited to, show her to all the other girls. And then her mother, Ashley's mother, brings up the lawsuit with Michael and Candace. Apparently, Michael is suing Candace for $2 million. I saw on Twitter that somebody said it's funny that he's suing her for $2 million in the home that Ashley is living in. It costs $2 million. Makes you wonder, like, is he trying to get a few extra coins to pay off this house or what? But apparently, I thought it was funny that Ashley said, yeah, you just can't go around talking about people like that, like sexually, some crazy. Pretty much everything that she do, she talking about, yeah, you can't go around talking about people like that. Candace, I'm sorry, Ashley, please stop. Okay? Like, please. Because all you do is talk about people. Okay? And I'm surprised no one sued you. But, what else happened in that scene? That was pretty much it. She's gonna have a housewarming. She invited some of the girls. Candace is getting sued by Michael. She went to the Bahamas with Michael and he didn't try anything. Blase. They are co-parenting. Let's move on. So Karen and Mia meets up at a beautiful park. And right off the bat, Mia reaches out for a hug. Karen gives her a handshake. Why Messy Bravo talking about the acquaintance handshake? Yes, that's where they are. That tickled me. That tickled me so much. I don't know why. So Karen is pretty much opening up the floor and telling Mia how she feels about what happened last year with Mia lying on her and saying that, she sleeps with this man in Vegas who owns a restaurant or something to that nature. And what I hate about Real Housewives is when they know what they did. Mia knows exactly what she did, right? Because apparently she stopped drinking due to the situation. But when Karen brings up the fact that, I always had your back, and the fact that you turn around and lie on me is crazy. Mia's gonna say, okay, so what did I say? So you didn't watch last season? You don't remember? Why are we playing these games? Like, what did I say? You know what you said? Come on now, come on. So Karen, and Mia squashed that issue with the lie, because Mia says, oh, it wasn't a lie, it was just someone told me, so more of a rumor, and I apologize, I wasn't thinking about Ray, and Karen brings up the institution situation. So they get past that, and Karen brings up, Gordon and the situation with his company. I guess I can say company anymore. That's not his company. His family business that he got kicked out of. And she wanted to clear up what Giselle said last season on the reunion, saying that it seemed like it was embezzlement. And Mia pretty much was like, yeah, I thought it was. It kind of sounded like embezzlement to me too. Like I literally thought of that. And Karen was like, you thought of that? Again, like that's your husband though. She was like, I didn't know. I didn't know. I don't know what it is. So now Mia gets in the fact that she doesn't drink anymore, right? And she's saying that, she doesn't drink anymore. She only drinks wine because it can be mood altering. And, she finally admits that Miami was one of the situations where she was drinking and it affected her mood towards Wendy. Why you couldn't admit that last episode when you tried to make it seem like, oh, I was because of the whole situation with Karen? Girl, the whole season. How about that? The whole season you was drinking and acting a fool. All right, so to end off that scene with Karen and Mia, they pretty much gonna move forward. Karen said, it's gonna be hard for her to move past somebody that betrayed her, so she's keeping Mia at a distance, which that makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't just forgive her either. Like, come on now, you tried to ruin my marriage for real, and you was acting a fool. Talking about, she was like, oh yeah, I was mixing pills with alcohol last season. Yeah, I believe it. I'm glad you admitted it, but I believe it. Because you was doing something. You was doing something to throw some drinks at Wendy for no reason. So we have a short scene with Candace and her manager. He is going over different things, tour related, and the main part about it was, the second leg of her tour. They going to Chicago, and he was like, oh, because I think Drew is from Chicago. He was like, how about we have Drew at the Chicago concert? And she was like, no, I don't want to have Drew at the Chicago concert. It was giving shady. She was like, it's sold out. I don't need no one to feel like they helped me. Pretty much, I think she feel like she don't want nobody to think that, oh, the reason why it's sold out is because of Drew is there, but really it's because of her. So she wants someone who is less known to be, the opener of her show. That's pretty much it. And the meeting with her manager was funny because of her office is not finished. So a cute little scene. So Robyn and Juan have a talk about what the ladies are talking about dealing with her marriage, with their marriage, her marriage. Pretty much she was telling her that, it felt like an intervention when they met up at Giselle's house, and she feels like the ladies want her to be mad at Juan. And Juan is just like, I don't care what they gotta say. Of course you don't care. Clearly. And clearly Robyn cares, but she gonna fake like she don't care. But whatever. If Robyn don't care, Juan don't care, then I don't care. I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with Robyn and Juan when I know they acting for the cameras, when I know that Juan kept on looking out, not looking at Robyn, but looking at, I'm guessing, producers in the scene. Or at one point he pointed at the camera. Let's get a little out of hand. But he pointed at the camera, was like, I love my boys. She was asking him, how do you feel about, after being fired pretty much from his job. He was like, I've been, been looking, putting in some applications, but I ain't gonna rush the process. And she says in her confessional that, she believes him and she doesn't think that he did anything wrong, and he did everything to the best of his ability to rectify whatever the situation is. But if he did, he wouldn't have been fired, right? So what are you talking about, Robyn? But like I said, if you like it and you don't care, then I don't care either. Why should I care about Juan? He don't even care. He literally just said he don't care. Oh, he said he didn't care about the fact that the women felt like, why would you put yourself in a situation to be photographed at the nail salon with the same another woman doing this situation? I don't care. I do not care. Okay, clearly, that's what the women were saying, but Robbie didn't want to. Robyn's like, yeah, you. They say that you didn't care about me and my feelings. And did he ever say, yeah, I do care about your feelings? No, he didn't, because he don't care about your feelings, Robyn. And you don't care that he don't care. And I'm starting to feel like this is just an arrangement. Look, we're together, we're happy, yippee. Whatever. Moving on. Okay, so we finally get to meet Nneka. Nneka is a generational wealth baby. And she's married to a doctor. They're moving to the proper zip code of Potomac. And she seems pretty happy and go lucky. You know, I'm going to keep my eye on her. I find it funny that people on Twitter is like, yes, she's rich. Yes, another rich person. She's giving wealth. But when Candace got on the show, it was, oh, her mama take care of her. She got money because of her parents. But it's the same thing for her. She got money from her parents. So I'm not going to be annoyed. I said this season, I'm coming in not, what's the word? Not being too invested in none of these characters. I'm going to start thinking of these people as characters, not real people they putting on a show right now, because the things that I just don't understand, from the fans to like the cast, like it's no way I can, like, I know you have to move forward with these people because this is the show, but it's just no way that I will be able to move forward so fast with these people and just be like, oh, okay, you know, I'm gonna keep the past in the past. Like, no. Mm-mm. So let's move on. Okay, so we have a short scene with Dr. Wendy and her producer. They are looking for a studio space for her new show that she is trying to start. That's pretty much it. They trying to think of ideas and names and locations for the show that she wants to start. And she said that she's multifaceted. You know, she's trying to do different things. Like, Wendy is branching off. You know, she's not just staying as just a housewife. She's a talk show host. She's a mother. She's an entrepreneur. She's a professor. Yada, yada, yada. Cute little scene, but okay. So the next thing we have Giselle, Karen, Ashley, and I want to say Mia for Pilates. Let's see how this goes. What I have to say before I forget what just happened. So Karen, Ashley, Mia, and Giselle go doing Pilates. They discussing all different topics. You know, Giselle feels like Karen owes Robyn an apology for the whole girl in Georgetown situation. Karen said, okay, I might owe her an apology, but I still kind of believe there is a woman out there that he's messing with. But I can apologize if she can apologize too. So they move forward on that. Karen asked Ashley if she divorced from Michael, and she was like, no, we're not divorced, but I am living separately in my home, and my name is the only name on the deed. Why are you lying? Because the last episode you just said Michael's name is on your house and you do not want to move forward with removing his name off your house, because if anything goes wrong, you can just call up Michael. Why are you lying? I should show you a picture of how this girl look right now with her face. Like, that's like 2 seconds after she just said this lie. Is anybody gonna catch me in the lie? Girl, please. So they bring up Candace and they ask Candace, like, how is everybody good with Candace? Giselle's like, I don't know that person. course you don't, because you're a hater. And then Ashley was just like, oh, well, she told me not to ever speak to her again. And they was like, what? And they was like, she was like, yeah, after the reunion, I tried to send her proof that I had nothing to do with the situation, even though it's on camera. The text message from Candace to Ashley reads, who you have shown yourself to be is someone who will conspire with your castmates to lie and embellish about very dangerous accusations for entertainment purposes. If you will do that, you will do anything. Please do not text me. You have made it very clear that we are not friends or even acquaintances. Plead your case about your character to someone else. Okay, Ashley. You know, she didn't say never talk to me ever again, girl. She said don't come to me with this fake BS that you didn't have nothing to do with something when it was on camera. Okay? So we're getting ready for Ashley's housewarming, and I can say that she does have a nice house, but her kitchen is very small for a $2 million worth of kitchen. Her kitchen is very small. Like, I've seen apartments for $1,600 with islands bigger than her island and bigger kitchen space than her kitchen, and she's paying. Her house is $2 million. Like, I'm just not over it. But hey, if she likes it, I love it. You know. Whatever. So Giselle rented a G-Wagon for the season. Giselle rented a G-Wagon for this season. And another thing, why is Ashley's TV inside the wall where her couch is sitting? If that makes sense. Like, why is the TV? This is like my TV being right here, but my couch is facing this way, and the TV's in the wall. Why would you set up your couch facing the? Okay, I don't even know why I'm trying to find logic in the way she got this set up, because it's really bothering me. I noticed it last episode, but I don't think I said anything. But right now, I'm looking right at it, and it's bothering me that her couch is against the TV. What's the point of having the TV right there? You probably don't even use it. So, Ashley is doing a house tour, and while she's doing a house tour with Giselle, Karen, Mia, and Charisse, I think that's her name. How you say her name? Wendy shows up, and Ashley gives Wendy a hug, and then she sees Karen. Karen is standing right next to Giselle. She gives Karen a hug. On the way to give Karen a hug, Giselle moves over as if Wendy has freaking COVID-19 or some type of cooties. Like, we're in freaking high school. Let me move over because I don't want you to touch me. Giselle. Oh, so annoying. Just girl. Especially when we don't even know what the real reason why. You are still upset that Wendy read you for filth after you tried to start rumors about her husband? That's what you upset about? Because I really need clarification of why you are treating Wendy this way. Because it still gives off colorism. Like, but I can't say that because also people cannot like somebody. But to this level, to this degree of not liking someone when they haven't did anything really that bad, when you can make up with Karen. Karen can talk about you down to the ground. She talked about your vagina being a hot box, hot something. Trying to say that you had something going wrong with your vagina and all this and all that, but you can forgive her, but you can't forgive Wendy. Okay, girl. Lord, why is this show an hour and 7 minutes so far? Like, come on. So let me go ahead and say what happened. So pretty much at the end of the episode, Ashley pulls Wendy to the side to have a conversation and pretty much to throw her friend Nneka under the bus, okay? And make it seem like she was talking crap about her when she wasn't, when everything was brought up by Ashley. And all she was doing was clarifying what Ashley was asking, okay? So she pretty much before then, Ashley was just like, oh, I like you and everything. We just haven't clicked or whatever. And Wendy brought up the fact that Deborah is there and at the party, and then Ashley tried to make it seem like you what Deborah was saying behind your back. Wouldn't you want to know what was said behind your back? And Wendy said yes. And then Ashley was like, well, speaking of that, Nneka was pretty much saying that your family was Oshun and it's a bad thing, and you were shunned, your family shunned, and Wendy had to let her know, no, that's not true. These are fake blog articles that's talking about me, and it's not true. Which it wasn't even true, period, because that's not what Nneka said. Ashley brought the conversation up saying, oh, she's Oshun. I heard that was something, she was shunned. You didn't hear that. You heard that. You read that in a blog. Wendy never told you that. So Nneka was kind of clarifying what it meant. Like, and all Ashley did was use that to throw it in Nneka's face and be like, oh, Nneka was talking crap about you. And then the producers was like, why did you go to her and make it seem like Nneka was talking trash about her? And she's like, oh, that's how I remembered. Darn you, tequila. I should never drink. This is why I don't like Ashley. Like, just unnecessary. Like, I get that we are on a reality show. I get that, and I understand that. And I understand that the reality show do need some sort of drama. But like other reality shows, other Real Housewives, I like when the drama is organic. It just happens over time. It doesn't happen because someone like Ashley, who doesn't want people prying into her relationship and lying, saying that she's the only one on the deed, when she just said in the last episode that Michael is on the deed of her house, doesn't want people prying into her relationship and her lies. So she throws out, before you can get too deep into her, let me throw out a lie or throw out some stuff so you can get distracted and focus on that and not focus on me. I don't like that about Ashley, and I really don't like Ashley, Giselle and her I'm still in high school type of mentality. Like, I'm going to move over because I don't like you and I want you to know I don't like you. Girl, please. You're bothered. And it shows. Like, it shows more that you're bothered than if you would just stood there and stood in it. Like, I dare you to touch me type thing. Like, I got to make it known. Let me move over one step over so you know I don't like you. You look more crazier being bothered by this woman than Wendy does by trying to hug someone else and she wasn't trying to hug you. Like, girl, no one was trying to hug you. Grow up. I may not be an angel, but please give me grace and you will adore me. So childish, bro. Oh, this is going to be a long season for me. But I'm gonna give this episode, it was giving filler episode. Everybody was just talking. It was giving filler. It was a lot of Ashley. So due to that fact, since it was a lot of Ashley, I'm gonna give this episode a C. And the fact that she's a liar and she can't stand in her own crap, and then the fact that Juan and Robyn clearly was reading the script and he was looking at producers and he was giving fake. I love my boys. Get out of here. Like, ugh. But that was an episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. Let me know down below how you feel about it. Do you think Ashley's a liar? Do you feel like Giselle is childish? Do you feel like Juan and Robyn was acting in that situation? Let me know down below how y'all feel, and I will see y'all in the next one.
I hope you hear me, little brown girl.